they could have had the Storm Spirit in a little bit of a better position.
Right.
S4 doesn't have buyback. He's got no gold at all. He just completed his items, and they can still win a fight, but it does require that they have to be able to save Arteezy, and he has to get his ultimate off in that fight. In that fight, he just held it because he knew it wasn't a full 5-man commitment from VP, so it looked a little bit closer than it was.
There's still going to be, I mean, the butterfly is being built right now by Arteezy, but that Solar Crest is still a gigantic advantage that Lil has picked up. Right now they're using it for taking Roshan. Team Secret actually went for a 4-man smoke. Arteezy's going to join the rest of the team, but it seems to be a bit too late. Kuro actually makes the jump in, but it's too late. God has already grabbed the Aegis. Now with the 2-man, DK Phobos actually hit a beautiful Fisher. They've already eliminated one. Arteezy managed to get off the BKB. Pops that ultimate. They're trying to go for Lil. Will take him out. DK Phobos, 4-staff away, is trying to get ahead of these heroes. And meanwhile, Illidan will just clean up Puppey nice and quick. DK Phobos stalling up these heroes, managed to get the blink away to the side, and maybe he can turn this one around with Fisher ready to go. Kuro actually steals Light Strike Array, going for the stun here, but he just gets cleaned up so quickly by those familiars. With the increased damage of the Drone Ranger Aura, once again, VP, they win another fight and are well set to take an objective.
And now this is a 7-second BKB from the Shadow Fiend, and conveniently enough, this bottom lane is already pushed in for them. They're just going to go for this tier 2 tower, but they can decide to go for more if they want. Illidan's starting to pick up a large amount of farm. FNG, if he wants to go for the 4-staff or the Yules, he can have that at the same time. G's going to get a BKB, and I mean, Kuro's been just such a nuisance for him, but if he gets the BKB and he orchids him, that's one support straight away. You have really good ways to deal with the Dazzle at this point, and it's going to mean that the Shadow Fiend has no other way to survive without the Grave.
Yeah, Virtus Pro, such a large jump up in net worth after that team fight. That's about a 5,000 gold swing from just that fight plus Roshan alone. BKB coming in for God. Illidan's got a large amount of gold. He can choose to go for the MKP if he so chooses. DK Phobos is actually going to build into what I believe is a BKB just to make sure he gets off everything he can in these team fights.
Yeah, I think he should definitely go for one here, but this mid-fight right now, Secret, they're prepped for it, but they're so afraid. If they lose one more fight, that could actually just mean TI for them. Right. Arteezy buys the full butterfly. They don't have buyback gold on anyone that really matters here. Kuro and Zai might have it, but that's about it.
Looks like Tier 2 is Virtus Pro's next objective. Especially with the Aegis, they feel pretty confident that Team Secret is not going to challenge them, but they may be wrong. Team Secret actually go for the 5-man smoke here.
Oh, he actually spotted Arteezy.
Going to be able to vacuum, jump forward. S4, he's going to actually turn around on Light Strike Array. God's going to jump in. They've already taken out S4. Pops a BKB and will literally lift that ultimate, but God, he's now controlled by the telekinesis. Has to make a jump away. Staying away from Arteezy. Finally goes down, but that's just the Aegis. Arteezy pushed back by the silencer. Going to go